What's going on, guys? What is up? First of all, I want to apologize about yesterday's video. I spoke very low on top of having the music on very loud. And no, I'm not here about to talk about the same shit I was talking about yesterday. And if you can tell, my mood is a little freaking down because I just sat here and made you guys a 20-minute video. And when I went to upload it, YouTube rejected it, and I check and I see that I have a copyright strike because of that vlog that I did when I went to the Bahamas. So yeah, fuck you, John Legend, and your dumbass song. It's so overrated. I don't understand why somebody's personal video will get shut down and you get a strike from YouTube. Obviously, if I get 2 more strikes, my page is gone and I'll just be done with YouTube, period, because it's just not worth it. I came on here to share a story with you guys on how I found out that my ex had 2 cell phones. We were together for, I would say, 3 years, but even after we broke up, we were still together. We were still going places together, and I was around the family. It was not the same, but let's just say we were together for years. And so anyway, the relationship, I had to cut it off because it was just way too much stress. And I knew he was cheating. I just could never prove it until this one night, which I don't even know if I shared the story with you guys, where he could have possibly killed me, and I'm like, this is it. Like I can't do it anymore. My life is way too valuable to be putting it on the line for a man that's fucking every bitch in sight. I don't, no, I don't do those. You cute, but you ain't that cute. All right. So because I only have 15 minutes on my videos now up until December 15th, I will not be making that many videos, or I'll try to keep them as short as possible. Quickly into the story. Try to get back into the mood, because when I told it before, it was like so juicy because I was so into it, but my energy just is drained right now because I had to rehash it and relive it. It's like, damn. Anyways, so after we break up, I went through a very bad depression. It was almost like he was the devil himself, like literally. He did everything in his power to make me more depressed than I already was. I stopped doing my homework in school, and yeah, I know you might be like, "Oh, how old are you?" But I'm one of those professional college students. Okay, I've been going to college for damn near God knows shit, 10 years. I don't know. Anyway, just a long time. So I stopped doing my work, and I was just so depressed. I started hanging out with these girls, and you know, they kind of helped me to forget about him. On top of me linking back up with my um, my very close friend, I would say. We love each other. We never been together physically. We love each other to death. And he's the one that kept me sane. He helped me through it, really. Um, and as I'm getting better, my ex would be calling me, talking about how he misses me and all this bullshit. And he knew that I always wanted to go to California, so he figured, why don't he call me and show off that he's going to California for a week? Calls me when he goes to basketball games and concerts, and I'm just like, all right, why are you telling me what you're doing? Because I could care less. You never took me to a concert. You never did this for me. You never did that. Yeah, we went to Summer Jam once, but you talking about major stuff, okay? So don't try to rub it in my face. And it pissed me off, but at the same time, it made me realize I wasn't really missing out on anything but an immature person, okay? So after I just start ignoring his phone calls, I guess he had to figure a way to get back in. Start getting these weird phone calls where I would answer and the person would not respond back. I hate it. This is why I need some phone. I swear, being interrupted again. I know, because I hear some shit. But anyways, um, I knew that, see, lost my train of thought. This is not a good day for me to be making a video, I don't think. But, he realized that I did not care anymore, so he had to figure out a way to get back in. I'm getting these phone calls from this, number from Long Island. I'm in Long Island because I love to be over there with my family. And I'm like, I never gave anybody my number out here, so who the hell is this? Call the number back, they're not speaking. It's just like silent on the phone. Person texted me and says, hey, I met you at the club and blah, 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 2 months ago. Your name Melissa? I was like, no, it's not. So he still is texting me, and I'm like, why are you texting me when I just told you I'm not Melissa? And I think that's pretty thirsty of you to be trying to contact somebody 2 months after you met them in a club. Like, what's up with you? Like, I just, I find it to be thirsty. If you meet a girl and you guys don't talk in 2 months or whatever, don't even bother texting her, okay? It's over. You lost your chances. So when he's trying to talk to me, I was like, okay, why? It's not Michelle, so keep it moving. He's like, well, you seem really nice. Let me try to get to know you. And I'm like, oh, really? You trying to play me that second fiddle? I'm good, because I don't do that either. So anyway, somehow, someway, he said something that was nice, and I ended up continuing to chat with him. He asked me when my birthday was. I told him it was in like 15 or 18 days. Lo and behold, between the time that he's texting me, he sends me a happy birthday text. And I'm like, how the hell did you know it was my birthday? This is pretty creepy. Do I know you? Da 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 da, whatever. He's like, no, you don't remember. You told me your birthday was in 18 days, and I remembered. So I'm starting to feel like, oh, this person's so sweet. Maybe I made a new friend. So we continue to talk. He asks me questions, I answer. Are you dating anybody? No. Then he starts getting too into my business, like, you're getting older. You need to find a husband so you can have kids. And I'm like, why are you so concerned about me and what I'm doing? He's like, oh, maybe we should go out sometime. And he's steady trying to holler at me. So tell me why. A month, not even a full month later, Valentine's Day comes up. Homeboy was like, happy Valentine's Day, da da da. Hope you have a great day. And do you have a Valentine? I was like, nah. Do you? He's like, yeah. I got a Valentine. I got a girlfriend. I'm like, you got a girlfriend already? You was trying to talk to me since December. Now all of a sudden you got a girl? That's really funny. Okay. But yeah, tell me about her. So he's like, yeah, she's at work right now. And it was Sunday. I said, because the detective in me was like, we need to figure out who this person is. I said, where your girl work at? She worked at TD Bank. Oh, ding. Once he said TD Bank, I was like, all right. When I was with my ex, he always used to frequent TD Bank. Like, he had another bank, but he always went to TD. And I remember he told me there was a girl that worked at TD that liked him. So I'm like, okay, I know this is not really, proof, but there's something going on here. So then I go, all right, I'm gonna figure this out. So I say, you know what? I was lying to you. I do have a Valentine, and I'm in love with my Valentine. He's my everything. We've been together for a minute. And he's like, oh, really? Like, he seemed upset as he texted. I was like, why do you care? Don't you have a girl? Why do you care if I have a man? All right. 2, 3 hours later, I get a text message, an evil text message from my ex, or like, oh, F you, oh, I know you probably with your Valentine right now, F you, blah, 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 you with somebody the whole time we were together. And in my head, I was like, where did he get that information from? Because I was talking to Jason, okay? Jason is the guy that just randomly started texting me from a 516 area code, which I was kind of like, but anyway, my ex was a 646 number. So, trying to put two and two together, as soon as my ex gets upset about me having a Valentine, which I really didn't, I was laying on the couch watching TV when he was texting me. I said, I gotta figure this out. Next day, I hit up my cousin. Me and my cousin are really into finding out answers about everything. Like, we're detectives on the law. So I told her, yo, we need to figure out Jason's cell phone number. And no, his cell phone password. And she's like, how we gonna do that? I was like, yo, we're gonna do it. I figured out that Jason's number was a T-Mobile number. Found the 800 number that you could call the number and go straight to voicemail instead of me calling and hoping that he doesn't pick up. It would go straight to voicemail, and I just type in mad different numbers trying to figure it out. 45 minutes later, yes, and I do remember 45 minutes later, I figured it out. And how did I figure it out? I was looking at the password, and the whole time I'm hearing something right now. That's the wind blowing my window pane thing. That's the noise I hear. Anywho, so what I did was I looked at Jason's phone number on a piece of paper, and the last four digits just rang a bell. Like, hold up, these last four digits look like the passcode to my ex's regular cell phone. What are the odds that his passcode to his phone is the last four digits of Jason's number? That's when I was like, alright, after thinking like a dummy, because I was like, I'm going to think like a dummy, like my ex. The whole time, the passcode was the last four digits of the actual phone number. Boop, 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 boop. You have two new voicemails. And I was like, whoa, okay. This chick was like, hey, how are you? I miss you. I hope to see you tonight. I'm going to be around, da 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 da, whatever. Next one was another chick. And I was like, wow. So the whole time we've been together, you had this second phone. And that goes to show a lot about what a man would do to cheat. If you got to go through all of that, get a second cell phone, another bill. Get your bill sent to other people's houses so that I won't find out or anybody else that you was with. They say how you get them is how you lose them. Not to say that I stole him from anybody, but when we initially started talking, he told me that he left somebody to be with me. And I'm like, yo, that made me feel a little uncomfortable because I had no clue about it. If I knew, I would have been like, yo, stay with Shorty. But I think it was the girl that works at the bank that was his girl the whole time, honestly. Regardless of whether we were in a relationship and I met his family and everything was all peachy keen, he had several things going on. I don't know, and I don't really care anymore because I'm past that. I'm just sharing this with you because I was fooled for 3 years. We went on vacations together. I used to be laying in the bed with him. His phone never went off, and I was like, damn, yo, I caught me a good one. This dude is everything. He takes care of me. He loves my family. He does, like, just about anything that you would want your man to do aside from disrespect you and cheat on you and occasionally, put them paws on you. Okay? But I accepted it because I was in love, or I thought I was in love. I was lost. Okay? But yeah, he was really good at what he did, because we just be chilling in bed. I'll be like, damn, my baby phone don't never ring. And when it does, I'll be like, who is that? Baby mama? Or somebody that's supposed to be a friend. Anyway, so I never revealed this to him, and hello, I feel like you're watching. If you do, um, tell your mama I said I love her, okay? But yeah, I knew the whole time that you had a cell phone, a second cell phone. Even though I continued to talk to you after that, I never exposed the fact that I knew, or the fact that I listened to your voicemails for an entire year after I had them. Y'all, listen, that defeats the purpose of me even bringing up the video that I did yesterday about having access to your mate's phone bill. That, please disregard. This story happened a little while ago when I did what I did, but I had to. I needed to know that the person that I was with was a dog, and I found out, and it feels great to know. So I wish the bitch that he's with right now the best of luck. Bitch, you're gonna need it. Yeah, I called you a bitch. Okay, I'm cut off. They're gonna cut me off in 15 minutes, so if I don't exit out now, this will not be able to post. If you guys have anything to say, let me know. I'm gonna try to talk faster in most of my videos so you guys could, you know, not have to deal with the 20-minute, 30-minute videos. Some of you like it. I love it. Peace.